it's OhYoNameTaty back again with another video. In today's video, we'll be doing the review to The Flash season 9 episode. Do we really care, girl? But this episode was actually really good, and I'm mad that I don't remember what episode it was. I think it was episode 10. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. And today is my birthday, bitch, so tell me happy birthday in the comments, bitch.
Sister.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, it was just so good. Like, it was just so 10 out of 10 would recommend. That dick was a 10 out of 10, like Doja Cat said, girl. Cause oh my god, it was so fucking good. It started off so cinematic and shit. You had Mr. Zimbabwe's fine ass humming and shit, going down the stairs in Joe old house, like I'm like, what is going on?
In the room, I was like, who's doing all that humming?
I'm like, what is going on? It was Mr. Zimbabwe, and he slimmed down a little bit. I don't really like that. I like him thick, okay? But he still look good, Mr. Zimbabwe. Then we go to freaking Claire, and I'm like, this don't, and then you see that cringy ass, ugly ass picture of Caitlyn and Killer Frost. I'm like, what the, bless you, Canna. I'm like, what the hell is this dumb ass shit? She over here smiling like they just look stupid. They look fucking stupid. And then Claire come in the room, come in an apartment. I'm like, damn, how many people is on this fucking lease? I know it's the same person, but goddamn, y'all can't tell it. Well, whatever, who cares? They don't care about that girl, just like y'all, they didn't care about Caitlyn. Speaking of they don't care about her, if I was Danielle Panabaker, I would be mad as shit. Y'all think Iris got, the only reason why people think Iris got the worst hand of the stick is because of racism.
That was it.
But if Iris was a white woman, Caitlyn by far has the worst storyline. Caitlyn by far gets treated the worst. Like, I really don't understand Snowberry fans. Like, where is the uproar for y'all, girl? Like, we be holding the writers accountable when they fuck over Iris. But where is the Caitlyn Snow fans? Where are they at? Because first of all, Danielle Panabaker said it herself, and this is not a dig towards her, but she said it herself that she would not have gotten this job had she not been friends with, I'm not gonna say his name on this channel, but y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. The one that is still friends with Danielle Nicolette. Right, because she got this job because she was friends with him too, not because she auditioned for the part. And Danielle Panabaker said it herself. Mind you, she said it in a joking way, but she still said, oh, I wouldn't even have this job if it hadn't been for him. I didn't have to audition. I just got the role because, you know, he's a friend of a frat. He's my frat. So, there's that. Season 1, she had a love interest, Ronnie. Cool. She had a storyline. Cool. She potentially, in like 1 or 2 episodes, potentially had a moment of being a love interest to the main protagonist. Y'all need to give them that one little bit. It was potential. Y'all need to celebrate Grant Gustin, Thomas Jamal Jenkins, for scrapping that idea. First of all, if I was Danielle Panabaker, I would be mad as shit. I got a free job with a free check that I didn't have to audition for just for me to be let down and not become the main love interest in season 1. Season 2, the love interest I do got die, just like in season 1. Season 3, they don't give a fuck about her. Season 4, she don't even got a storyline. Season 5, she don't got a storyline. She wanted to be the villain in season 4, but they were like, no, we're gonna bring Amunet in. Then in season 6, they made her Frost. Season 7, she didn't have a storyline. Season 8, then she finally had that one thing with Deathstorm, and then they killed her off. And then Caitlyn was like, oh my god, we have to get her back. And then they killed her off. If I was Danielle Panabaker, I'd be so mad.
Be a little confused.
And I would be so mad. Because I used to be like, what is in that contract? Obviously nothing, because they be fucking over her characters. They be at least with Iris, they can only go so far. Have this bitch disappear, have this bitch almost die, but they ain't gonna really do much. With Caitlyn, they killed her off. killed off Frost. Now they have this dumb bitch Cleo. Girl, if I was damn Peter Baker, I'd be mad. But back to the main story, because she ain't a main character. Back to the main story. It was amazing. Then you had Chester and Allegra, weird ass, talking about, oh my God, we have to do something for your identity, as if this bitch has ever worn a mask every time she's used her powers. Why all of a sudden now in season 9 y'all need to get a secret identity for this bitch? As if this girl hasn't had power since season 6 and been showing her face around Central City since season 6 using her powers. That don't make no damn sense at all. And she looked a fool. And then you gonna have Allegra dumbass talking about, how about you come to my place and, you know, we can, you know, do some things. Yeah. Eric, really? Really, Eric? That's what you want? That's what you want, Eric? I was just like, please, 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 please get us out of Star Labs. Y'all was been supposed to destroy it back in season 4. And then y'all rebuilt it, using all that money to rebuild it. Please, honey, no more Star Labs. Please, please, please. And that's why I will always say that making Iris the leader and captain in Star Labs was the worst idea they could have ever did, because it just gave them an excuse to be extra lazy and just do everything in Star Labs. But in season 1 through 3, yes, Iris was in Star Labs throughout those three seasons, but because she wasn't because she wasn't a part of Team Flash and Star Labs, therefore they had to do scenes outside of that whack ass building. You see what I'm saying? But when she became captain in season 4, then they were like, oh, well, might as well do it since she's already here. Let's do a Star Lab scene. All these fucking Star Lab scenes. Anyway, back to the main story. It was amazing. And then we get to see Iris and Barry being cute. Right? And it was just like, finally, like, it was like, fucking finally, we finally get here. Like, it's been so long. Like, Iris really should have been pregnant back in season 4. She really should have gave birth back in season 5. But you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We're here now. Now, this is me nitpicking just a little bit. I don't know if it was the angle. I don't know if it was the dress. I don't know if it was how she was sitting, but it looked very fake. And I would be able to give it a pass had this been the first time they used like prosthetics on to make someone look pregnant, but they did it for Cecile and it looked perfect on her. Like, she actually looked pregnant back in season 4 when they did it for Cecile whack ass, right? So I don't know. It was something going on with the titty to belly ratio that it was just throwing me off. It just looked very fake. And then it was like, how is she 9 months? Is she 9 months? I don't even know how long she is, because in the other episode, I don't even know the episode. Well, the one where they were stuck in Star Labs, Barry and Iris were stuck in Star Labs with them damn people and trying to do a murder mystery type of thing, where she was like, oh, I have pregnancy brain. And I'm like, how far along is this bitch? Because from the first trimester ain't nothing but you hungry and puking and hungry. When did she got pregnancy brain already? Like, that didn't make no sense. Like, bitch, you should be having heartburn right now. Like, what the hell is you talking about? It was just, and then now all of a sudden she ready to pop. And I'm like, where did the time go? Y'all only was off for 2 or 3 weeks. I'm confused. I'm just so confused with Iris's pregnancy thing. Like, and that's one thing that I probably know. That's, huh?
Maya, I think the episode was really, really good.
Yeah, but that's one thing I'm never gonna forgive is how they fucked up Iris' pregnancy thing.
Yeah.
They fucked it up. I'm never gonna forgive that. Like, I'm really never gonna forgive that. Mind you, did I have some complaints in season 3 when Barry and Iris first got together? Yes, because I felt like it was rushed. Like, let's slow it down.
She looked so uncomfortable.
Yeah, she did look uncomfortable because it looked fake. But yeah, Barry and Iris' relationship was rushed back in season 3, but baby, let's be completely honest. every episode in season 3 began and ended with West Allen. So we really couldn't complain because they were giving us material. Now all of a sudden, when it's time to really give us material, when Barry and Iris is doing a main, Iris being pregnant should be a main storyline. That is a main event in the comic books. Hello, she's not just getting she's not just giving birth to no Randall and no Maylene. She ain't just giving birth to no Denver and Colorado. She ain't just giving birth to apples and oranges. She ain't just giving a birth to Alameda and Whittier. Like, she's giving birth to fucking speedster babies. That's a big thing in the comic books, baby. That's a big thing. So, for them to fuck up a big thing like that, it pisses me the fuck off. Like, I wanted to see Barry and Iris get ultrasounds. I wanted to see Barry and Iris have the moment where she finds out that she was pregnant, not having them being ruined by fucking Cleo, fucking bitch, fucking ashy ass. I wanted them to find out that they were having twins and have Barry fucking pass out. I want Barry to say the line of, oh my God, we're gonna need more diapers. You know? And they just ruined it from top to bottom. And it's Eric's fault talking about, oh, well, you guys had to earn West Allen. You guys had to, bitch, shut up. But back to this amazing ass episode that I don't think Eric had anything to do with. Bitch, it was amazing from top to bottom, except for that one scene with Chester and Allegra and that one scene with Joe and Cecile in that house that they can't afford. Anyway, it was amazing. Barry and Iris had their little moment. Then he vanished right in front of her eyes. And I was like, finally, for the first time, Barry is vanishing and not Iris. Because I'm sick of them doing that to Iris. Girl, they did that for 3 seasons straight. And so, Barry vanished and he found out that he back in 2000. I'm like, oh my God. I was already now, I went live yesterday. And everybody know when I'm quiet, that means it's good. That means it's good. Grant's performance, oh my God, was so amazing. It was so amazing to the point where I would love to see Grant in a totally different environment with a totally different character. Because I don't want him to get typecast, not him or Candace. I want to see them in totally different things. I want to see Grant as a villain. I want to see Candace as, you know, just a totally different character from what she ever did. Because they're good actors. And finally, I felt like Grant felt challenged for the first time in like years of working on The Flash. It was just amazing material. And then you had Nora, sweet ass, just like, oh, let's invite him over. And that was such a 2000s thing. People were so much nicer in 2000 because they thought racism, it didn't exist back then. So anyway, so yeah, people were so much nicer back in the 2000s, right? They really were. Like, it was nothing but house phones and like MTV and 106. Wait, was 106 in Park around then? 106 in Park, bitch. Cartoons on Saturday mornings. Like, it was really that early 2000s was really that girl. Like, it was really that girl. And so they had Barry was on the Barry went straight to Joe. Like, Joe, you don't know who I am. It's okay. You need to help me out. Figure this thing out. I'm not right. I need to leave. I'm not in the right headspace. I'm not in the right timeline. You need to help me. And he's like, and I'm so glad that they made it. I'm so glad that they made it a point to, like, for Joe to be a beat cop. Because when you a beat cop, you don't remember faces, baby. So for him to raise Barry from the age of 11 on up, and for him to be like, you look just like this guy that I met back in 2000.
What is a beat cop?
A beat cop mean that they do like the traffic stops and, like, you know. Girl, look it up. Shit, I don't know. I heard that somewhere before. Shit, don't ask me. But yeah, so he went straight to Joe, and then he couldn't find Joe, and then he went to the payphone and he called Dr. Stein, fine ass. I don't care. What is his name, Kiana, from Annie? With his bald-headed ass in Annie? Oh, that man was fine. I don't care what nobody, and he could sing. You're tired, na doobity boo boo boo. You na 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 bow bow. Da 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 do do do. But da na 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 na. Okay, I'm getting off. Okay. Anyway, I get so distracted so easily, girl. I'm getting shut up. And so Then he was on Barry's on the payphone like, Dr. Star, you need to help me out. Da, 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 da. He was like, don't be joking with me, bitch ass. Like, don't be joking. And then he saw his parents walking on the other side of the street, and he was like, oh my God, oh my God. And then Reverse Flash gonna push him into the street. And I wonder if Reverse Flash ever did that to a younger version of Barry, like pushing him, like making him trip and shit, embarrassing him in front of Iris. I wonder if he did that before. Yeah. And so then he fell into the street, and you know, Henry stopped the car from hitting him or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, Henry is a doctor. He is a doctor. And so Barry wake up in the goddamn hospital, barefooted and all, butt ass naked and barefooted. And I'm like, I like that. Anyway, and and so they're like, oh my God, let's invite him over for dinner. I mean, let's take him out to get something to eat. They're such sweet people. It's just so nice. Just so, like, it was so nice to see it, because we haven't seen Nora and Henry since what, season 3 when Barry did Flashpoint? Yeah, because that was Jay Garrick and his wife. Yeah. And it was just so good. It was brilliant. It was perfect. Perfect. And I loved every bit of it. And then we got to see Reverse Flash versus Barry again, and we haven't seen that since season 3. We got to see Matt's version. Matt's. And let me break down the whole Matt's version versus Tom Cavanaugh's version. Let me tell you this. Tom Cavanaugh as Reverse Flash in season 1 was brilliant. It was captivating. It was amazing. It was scary. It was good. Once they made Tom Cavanaugh Harrison Wells in season 2, once he was Harry from Earth 2 with a daughter named Jessie, and he was absolutely amazing as that character and people loved him, there was no more of a need for Tom Cavanaugh to reprise the role as Reverse Flash anymore.
Right.
Especially when he became HR in season 3. So now he just hitting them out the park. You got Harry, who was loved in season 2. You got HR, who was loved in season 3. And then you did the Council of Wells in season 4, and people enjoyed that. There was never a need for Tom Cavanaugh to ever play Reverse Flash ever again. And then you brought him back in season 5, and then it didn't make any sense. None at all. Then you brought him back in season 6. Then you brought him back in season 7. Then you brought him back in season 8. And then you tricked us by bringing Matt and was like, no, this time again, and brought him back in season 8. You see how that don't make no sense? You see why people hate it now? Not because Tom Cavanaugh is doing anything bad, because you ain't giving Matt a chance. We already love Tom Cavanaugh as the as the Council of Wells. We don't need him as Reverse Flash no more, baby. We get it. Y'all love Tom Cavanaugh on set. We get it. We get it. He's family. We get it. But damn, give Matt a chance. And what did Matt do? What's 4 plus 4? 8. Matt ate that up. He ate that up. Oh my God, Matt was so fucking good, girl. He was so fucking good. And then he was like, what the fuck he say? He was like, oh, you trying to save me? You trying to save me? And he was like, girl, he was doing that laugh at everything, girl. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This amazing, girl. And then I'm like, oh, so Reverse Flash, now mind you, I always knew that Reverse Flash killed Barry's mother out of anger, but I thought that he went back to the house and killed her. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Like, I saw that somewhere where Reverse Flash missed the opportunity to kill Barry, and so he went back and killed them. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Like, I saw that somewhere. Maybe it was the animated series. I don't know why I keep thinking that he went back. But Nora's death is cemented into the timeline. You can't change it. And if you do bad shit, it's gonna happen. Watch Flashpoint. Not the TV series. I'm talking about the movie Flashpoint. It's so amazing, girl. It was so good. Way better than what they tried to do on the Flash, the TV show. Way fucking better. That's why it was such a disappointment. But girl, that was oh my god. And then they did the iconic scene where Barry was like with the hand, and he was like, to season 1, Barry.
He sure did.
And you know what would have been real good? Is if they showed Barry talking to the younger version of himself. But I get they couldn't do that because they should have did it back in season 1 or 2, and they really can't do it now because the boy was much older and you know, R.I.P. But it was just so amazing. Like, I was speechless. That's how good it was. No critiques. Not one negative thing to say. None. That's how good it fucking was. The music, the cinematography, the editing, the shots, the color, the dialogue, baby.
It was so good.
So fucking good. So fucking good. Everything about it. Everything about it. Everything about it was so 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 would recommend. And then Barry went to, after he killed his mama, Barry was like, I'm at peace now. You just made this night a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm at peace now. Even though I thought he already found peace, like back in season 7 or 8. It's alright. He really found peace now, bitch. Now what? And he was like, this is supposed to be the worst day of your life. He like, it ain't no more. It ain't no more, huh? I was like, damn, it really ain't. He was like, now you stuck here. And when you really think about it, like, Reverse Flash was stuck there since 2000 and had to watch Barry in the shadows and teach him how to be a Flash. He had to teach him how to be the Flash so he could go back home.
Calm down, sister. It's all right.
Why couldn't we have this season 6, 7, and 8? Eric, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Why couldn't we have this back 6, 7, and 8? Because you wanted to promote Danielle Nicolette weird ass. We finna jump you. We finna jump you.
We know better than that. That was not okay.
Or maybe it was already set in stone, Keon. You know how some stuff is already set in stone. Either way, I don't trust you, Eric.
We better be glad we were supportive.
And I never liked that name, Eric. I don't know one Eric that I like. Every Eric I ever met, I didn't like him.
That's not true.
Okay, I like one Eric. Kiana friend is named Eric. I like him. But other than that, there ain't not one Eric. There ain't one Eric that I ever liked in my life.
Mr. Eric.
I don't know him.
That was not okay for you to do.
Oh yeah, it isn't okay. How you gonna make me cry in one episode and make me want to punch you in the Adam's apple in the other? Oh yeah, after all that, then we go back to Eddie, but it ain't really Eddie, it's somebody else. I think it's Malcolm, because Malcolm is Barry's twin brother, but that's in the comic books. I don't know if they're doing that. I'm kind of confused a little bit about that. Somebody online said they think that they're gonna make him the younger Reverse Flash. I don't know, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on, but it seemed like Eddie got speed powers, and then somebody left the goddamn file of his death certificate and all this shit about him. And girl, I don't know. I'm confused, right. But they gave him the file on what his life was supposed to be like. Girl, I don't know. I'm confused. I don't even know where we at. I don't even know. But it's good to see. I know it is. I know it is. And all I got to say is I'm loving seeing Mrs. Zimbabwe's, but please don't let him be nowhere near Iris when she's pregnant. Wait till the bitch give birth. then try to talk to the heifer. Please don't let him be nowhere around her pregnant ass, all right? Thank you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This episode was a 10 out of 10. Would recommend to your mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle, and your stepdaddy.
I pray you understand.
And your baby daddy. And your sugar daddy. And your side chick.
Who that is?
Right. Recommend it to everybody. Make everybody fucking watch this episode because that's how good it was. No, from the 15-minute mark all the way down, no complaints from me. Flawless, spectacular. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me happy birthday, bitch. And I'm out.